Good evening and welcome back to Oxygen Not Included. I'm Modi Apparatus. We're back at a colony of the inescapable colony. Last time we got a little bit of hydrogen generation going on here. It's just running a little bit, but it seems to be keeping things going a little bit. We still gotta have people in the treadmill though. It's not producing enough, often enough, whatever, to really last on, unfortunately. And right now, unfortunately, I put this in the wrong spot. I should have put it up here and put the vents down here, because this hydrogen rises, so it's gonna be denser up at the top than it is the bottom. If I can see how much hydrogen is here versus the top. I mean, it's not much difference, but it does make a little difference. But other than that, the colony looks pretty solid to me. Next thing would be to do is think about our processing for our contaminated. That was going to be in this area here, but this is no longer going to work for that because I have it pumping out for the other system here. Now let's take a look and see the water though for that. Let's see, we have the water going in through here. Okay. So if we take this pump out, yeah, if we take this pump out and let's deconstruct this pump, let's deconstruct these pipes. This should be running on a closed system here now. Let's deconstruct these pipes, and that should be good. It should be very, very good. I think we got enough now that that we should be good. I think we could pump contaminated into here and be all set. But, and there's a lot of contaminated oxygen in here. So, that'd be the next step. We're gonna waste a little bit of water here right now by getting rid of that pump on there. Oh, there it always goes. So this will be set. So they can use the lavatory, they can use the other thing here, and this should fill itself back up again when they use them, I believe. They shouldn't ever run into a problem there. We're freeing other Mr. Morby down here, and how's our oxygen? How bad is our oxygen generation? It should be pretty good. This is running non-stop for the most part here, producing, you know, what does it say? It's got 592 grams per second. I mean, it's only running for like a second at a time, but actually, if I slow it down, it's running faster than that. And it's hitting max. It's hitting empty pipe, I think, right now. So maybe we're not pumping through quite fast enough. We want to raise this up just a little bit, maybe. It's hitting empty pipe pretty often there. Now it's hitting max air pressure, so that's kind of the balance we'll hit. It shouldn't hit max air pressure. We got plenty of room for it to go. There's no circulation at the moment. I could just pump oxygen from here up to there. Just air flow going on, just to keep it so it doesn't get max pressure going on in here. Hydrogen, put the hydrogen right up top there, just waiting for it to float all the way through, maybe. Yeah, that might be long term. That might not be a bad idea, just to have that there. So it wouldn't take that much more power to do that. We could just have, just for air circulation, we'll just pump in. Let's see, plumbing. Put an air pump in here. This could be unfiltered air pump too. We don't have to worry about like filtering it. We can just go filtered air pump, unfiltered air pump. Just put it up through here. And vent it over here. Put the vent through here. Put the vent right next to those. Doesn't need to be pure. Doesn't need to be pure oxygen or anything like that. It just needs to be, you know, everything else will just flow right up to the hydrogen. Will flow right up to where it's supposed to go. That'll get the oxygen more centralized. Maybe I'll do a little branch off there too. Because it is pretty dense in here, so I could do a branch off here even. And this probably doesn't need oxygen right here though, because we already have the pump going on there. So this room should be good. I mean, maybe we can bring in some oxygen over to here. That's all it really do. So next projects, I want some more power generation for us because I do have people running still. The hydrogen there is not going all the time. It's not producing enough all the time. It will do it passively over here when it can, but it's not getting. There's not nearly enough hydrogen here to keep processing it. Basically. We're not getting a rich supply of it, unless I bring all this into the base here somehow, possibly. Okay, so I want to add on another room down here, maybe another couple of rooms down here, and I want to put it like here-ish, like so. We'll just do like a room like this maybe, and we'll cancel out some of these so they can dig it out, and we'll just have them dig out little by little until it's done. And that should be good. That'll get them busy on that. Let's speed them along so they get working faster. Get through the days a little faster here. Day 44 for episode what, like 11 here now, I think? Not too bad. I mean, to consider we got to what, like 70 last time through? I don't know what we were up to, 70 maybe? It was more than 50, I'm pretty sure. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe I give myself too much credit. I think we could have made it to 70 had we kept playing probably, but I don't remember exactly where we left off. Still, we're doing better, I think, this time around than we were last time. We're preserving our materials a lot better. We're preserving our water a lot better. Our food system is top notch right now. This food system I have going on here with just basically plants planted, it is a little easy, and they are going to be nerfing this in a future update. The next update, they have to actually in the preview here. The mealwood plants are nerfed. If you're playing the preview at all, if there's a preview branch available, these are nerfed. You have to use briar plant or whatever it's called here. We had one over here at one point. We took it out. But yeah, those are the new ones to use for planting, and they produce fruit often enough that it's worthwhile to use those. But these do not produce enough, and basically these are not right now. They're replenishable forever. In the future update, they won't be replenishable. Next update, you can maybe grow them once, and then you don't get a seed back from them, basically. So you'll run out eventually. Everything is going to be finite, and that's how it's going to work. Looks like they can't reach that corner up there. Let's make sure they can. And then we're going to put carbon dioxide down in here. And I guess we'll get an air scrubber system going on, maybe. Possibly. But I have to put a couple airlocks in to prevent the carbon dioxide from escaping. But what we'll do is we'll put in the coal thing in here. The guys will have to go into it frequently to fill up the coal, unfortunately. But we'll put a storage in there with coal in it, just coal in it, and they can get that going. Should be able to reach all that, right? We need that one there. And then we'll put in another order to dig out some more here. Little by little. What this room is gonna be is, we're gonna use it just for, maybe, I don't know what we're gonna use it for exactly yet. My thought is that we need a sort of torture room, basically. The plan here would be we put a dupe in here who can't get out, but can get food somehow, and they will basically just vomit and pee and create contaminated water for us that we can purify over here eventually. That's the plan. It is a little cruel, yes. It is a strategy though for endgame. I won't do it until I have to, but it is something we should do at some point here. So he'll have all the amenities. He'll have food. He'll have everything he needs in there. He'll just be stressed out all the time, and yeah, it won't be pretty for him. It won't be a pretty existence. Maybe we could have like a rotational schedule where sometimes guys are going in there, sometimes they're not. So it's not the same guy all the time. But yeah, that's the plan for that. We need like a contaminated basin basically below it, where all the contaminated water falls into, and then he is just basically left there. That's the plan. A little cruel, yeah, I know, but that is what it takes sometimes in this game. We have plenty of contaminated water though. It's not a solution for right now because there's easier ways to get contaminated right now anyways still. Until those go away, we'll be fine. Once that starts going away though, then we'll have a problem. So we need, what do we need? We need contaminated processing, we need contaminated air processing, contaminated water processing, a lot of different stuff here. Skill increases, oxygen's not generating enough. How bad is it? 28 is nothing to worry about. 65 is probably not anything to worry about either. If need be, we get a second electrolyzer and run it every like third day or something like that. That'll get us plenty of oxygen. Water's holding up nicely though. And is this lavatory getting used? This is my next question. I guess it is. Is the airflow thing working now? Let's take a look here quick. Let's see. Is it less dense in here? Yeah, it is. And I think it's getting more oxygen put through here probably. Yeah, it's getting plenty of oxygen through here. It's nice pale blue. I could put another vent, put the vent on this side of the room too, maybe? I don't know. But it looks like it's cleaning up nicely. It's all the contaminated is just flowing around up here. The hydrogen's getting out like it should. Working pretty nicely. The hydrogen here is not running constantly still, but it's probably never gonna happen that way. So, once they're done with this part here, and I want them to finish up there first too, before they take out these ladders. There you go. Alright, well done. Alright, deconstruct the ladders. And we'll tell them to put a ladder in through here so they can get in and out. And then put in a dig order for the rest of this stuff. Let's see, they can reach all that. Oh, new duplicates available. Let's see what we got here. There might be somebody you want to add on here. Let's find out. Twinkle Toes Biohazard. All the vitamin C in space can't stop the duplicate from getting sick. I don't like that. Flatulence, no thank you. Uncultured, no thank you. Can't dig it. Amphibious, no, not really. Level 2 runner, no. Level 15 runner, no. Not interested, guys. Sorry, you gotta do better than that. Yep, I'm picky. I'm real picky. This time around, anyways. That's okay. I can survive just fine with 8. There's nothing that 9 can do that 8 can't. Maybe eventually there'll be a point where it's not true anymore, but right now, this is good. Okay, so I want a big, nice big processing area for carbon dioxide. We'll have a carbon dioxide processing. We'll have a carbon dioxide creation, basically. Air scrubber is what we'll use on the carbon dioxide, probably. Filters carbon dioxide and removes it from the air. Yeah. Or we just leave it. We just make a gigantic room down here, just have the whole thing filled with carbon dioxide, and just see what happens. What we'll do here is we'll actually deconstruct these, make a new into airlock down here someplace, just in case any of it escapes. Mechanized airlock, just for funsies. And we'll put it in there. Stressed? Who's stressed? 61% for Nori. Hello. Oh, because I've been sending on these expeditions over to here. Not what they want to be doing. Yeah, it's probably the reason for that. And being next to the morb here is also stressful. So that means we got to put Nori on this here. Nori and who else is bad? Melody and Eleanor. Okay, yeah, we'll get these guys. Eleanor and who else is it? Melody. Get Melody on there. Is Melody our artist? I can't remember. I think she is. Yeah, she's our artist. So I mean, if we get her some art to do, that also relieves stress. Wouldn't hurt. So maybe we'll take her off of it. Instead of putting her on this, we'll give her some stress relieving activities to do, such as doing art for us. Let's put some art through here. Make this place Butamus. Why not? We don't need a Butamus, but we can make it Butamus. Through there, sure. Sure. Do we need this room Butamus? I don't know. Nobody's going in there ever, but always make this a nice room. Nice. Oh, can we make this room nice? Yeah, let's make this room nice too. Let's put in a sculpting block over here. Put a sculpting block over here. That should make it a nice enough place. Because it is a place they'll use occasionally. Alright, so we don't have enough power, so I think the next priority will be putting in this room in. Because we will want a nice big place to put our CO2. And actually, maybe I don't want an airlock there. I don't want this to escape out is the thing. But I don't, well, I guess we could pump out the CO2 from here if it's to be a problem. Okay, I'll put an airlock on there. Mechanized airlock. Put it on there. Alright, those guys are running again. Stress is falling already, that's good. Happens pretty quickly. Happens pretty quickly. Looks like I guess I stopped them from doing their digging over here. That's okay, they should have a day off of that so they can do other things here. Still insufficient oxygen generation. What was yesterday's deficit? 47. Yeah, come on. Hardly anything. Now the deficit probably will be just because we're out of power. And it doesn't seem like it's getting enough back in, so we definitely need I would definitely need a coal system down here just to fill in the gaps. This is starting to fill up more. With more hydrogen. 150 grams. I mean, it was like 90 before, so it is starting to fill in. This should be going pretty much non-stop, but it's not. Seems like the pumps all shut off really frequently. I don't know why that is. Why they're set up to, like, they pump the air around and they stop working them again immediately. Don't know why they do that. Get ourselves some more food. Starting to run out. Alright, down to 35% for Nori. Melody is good. Melody can not be assigned here anymore. Go do some art or something. Or go harvest some stuff that might make you feel better. Nori's still 30. Okay, so Nori's still relaxing, that's fine. Do your thing, Nori. The places where CO2 congregates, down here for sure. This will get eventually filled with water, though it'll force the oxygen out, the CO2 out rather, and then the CO2 will fall through here and then get put back in down to here. And that's just fine. I guess maybe with all this getting dug out here, we'll want to put in a some mesh tile in here too. Gas permeable tile rather. Or no, mesh tile's fine. Do mesh. Speaking of, actually, we'll do mesh tile through here even. So this will be for contaminated water. Drop down in there. And the person that we'll have captive will be in here someplace. And then they'll stress out, they'll fill this whole thing down here, we'll be in good shape. So yeah, the next update is gonna be pretty interesting. It'll be a thermal update, it's called. Or what could be called anyways. They're changing the way heat works, they're changing the way there's gonna be a lot more need to worry about heat in the next one. Pipes can freeze and burst in the new one. There will be a new water heater, I believe, to keep your water warm enough. If it gets too cold, it'll, like I said, it'll freeze and break the pipes. So that could be bad. The meal wood is another one that will be changing, obviously, I mentioned that. But yeah, a lot of thermal stuff in the next one. Next update. They didn't give a date of when that one's coming out just yet, but like I said, it is in the preview branch. I didn't switch over to the preview branch for this Let's Play because we're still going pretty strong here. Maybe at some point we'll switch over. Oh, maybe we'll wait till the update hits and then we'll switch over. I don't know if saves are going to be compatible or not between the two updates. We'll find out about that later. I have not found that out yet. I would assume they are, but I don't want to assume anything really. It might be that they're not. We'll see. So, get this room dug out, get this room dug out. That's the game plan right now. We'll put in a ladder through here so they can do this. I'll cancel that outside ladder there. Don't need that. What are we using for ladders right now? Yeah, we're using igneous rock. I don't like that they're doing that really. Sandstone can be the ladders. I don't need igneous ladders. I'm not some fancy pants igneous ladder kind of guy. Sandstone ladders are fine with me. Doesn't make a lot of sense either that it would be sandstone, but it is what it is. So we'll get that dug out. Then we're into the slime over here. A lot of obsidian to get also, but we can start getting slime out of here. And slime will produce contaminated oxygen when we refine it. We don't really have a contaminated oxygen processing area. They probably could just make this into the processing area for it over here eventually. But that's all right. Do they really want light? I haven't worried about light at all in this playthrough, and I don't know if it matters. I don't really know if it matters. They might be more stressed when there's no light, but really our stress has not been a problem. Almost ever. Mediocre sculpture, really. Is somebody else doing? Yeah, she hasn't done the master of sculptures ever yet. You know what it is? I think I know what the reason is. Let's cancel this. Cancel this. Let's take a look at the materials we can build this with. Did we use igneous before? I want to use granite. Oh, we need more granite. Okay. That could be the reason. Igneous doesn't get a bonus. The sandstone does, though. So I'm going to do a sandstone one there instead. And we need more igneous rock then after this. Or not igneous. We need more granite after this. Sandstone, granite through here. Okay, we'll get a little bit in a second. Not a whole lot. Probably should have made this out of granite because it is going to be a tank and it's going to be under pressure. But with two levels of it, it should be okay. I really wish they'd get the power figured out so we could. Well, you know what I could do is I could just get the tank built now for the coal and get it going, get it wired in. What we need to do is just level this out a little bit. And we'll make that a priority. We'll say this is priority 4. This is priority 4. It's priority 4. And then this will be priority 5. They'll get done right away. And then they can put in the power thing in here. Then we can save ourselves a little bit of trouble here with the coal generator. The airlock will help us for the time being. This place will fill up with CO2 more than it does already. Should be beautiful. The only thing, ooh, you know what? I think we need a couple of airlocks in here right away too then. So we'll put a couple airlocks right here. And that should help with the situation there. And then we'll put in the coal generator right here. Power connection. And do we need this one powered? Actually, I don't know if it needs to be. It might make more sense for this one to open faster and this one to open slower. We'll see. All right. I kind of want to red alert them so they get that done, but I'll let them go through the night here, and then we'll... All right, coal power's up and running. Let's see how fast it's filling these up. It is slowly filling these up now. Oh, they're on the treadmills as well, so it's hard to say. They're running, if the treadmills are making a bigger difference than this is. It's doing 600 watts. Well, we'll let them go. It is connected though, right? Yeah, it is. I wonder if I should put a second one down there right away. How much coal do we have? Quite a bit. It'll go fast, but we have quite a bit. Morby's nearly free here. We just gotta get the rest of that dug out. Gonna stress people out to no end to get that done though. Eleanor is starting to get stressed again, so let's put her in this. I don't know why Eleanor's getting so stressed. Where's Eleanor? Interrupted sleep, grimy hands. Is this not working? Somebody's in it. Alright, one more duplicate. Let's take a look here quick and see what we have. Night owl, loud sleeper, narcoleptic, no thank you. Interior decorator, flatulence, eh. Early bird, mouth breather, no. Oh, pretty good. Alright. The pickier we're getting, the worse the dupes are getting, I think, possibly. Seems that way anyways. Alright, let's finish off making this place kind of a closed area here. Let's close this off. Let's close this off too. That takes care of almost all of it then. Once they can reach everything. Looking pretty good though. Let's let them go about their business for a minute here. These are starting to pop back in. Food's not out yet though. Is this working now? Water system seems to be. Oh, the water from the bathroom can't get in there though. What can we do? Not sure what we can do about that. The water from the bathroom will get forced in there eventually. I mean, if they'd have to be using the shower and the bathroom at the same time, I think maybe. Oh, you know what it is? The water from here doesn't have a place to go. We got too much water in there. Let's see what's going on here. Yeah, the water from here doesn't have a place to go, so this stops running when that happens. This water doesn't seem to be getting in at all. Because the water from here is going taking it all up to spots here. So this is why it's maybe not running here. Well, this is ready, so it should be. I haven't seen a single one of these dots move out though. I wonder if I could make them not connected. Let's try something else here. Let's do this. Let's go plumbing. Liquid pipe through here and through here. And then they'll get that little liquid pipe done there. And let's see if that works. There, now it can get in. They'll alternate then. I think they'll alternate when it can run. Yep, it looks like it's going now. Okay, cool. That's what I wanted. I don't need to worry about this connection or not. I mean, that doesn't seem like it's affecting anything. Worst case scenario, it passes by this and goes into here. But I don't think it will. That's excellent. That's excellent. I'm glad it works. And they're nearly done with this room down here, which will be our secondary tank eventually. Not gonna be used right now at all, really. All right, and then we'll go tile straight across here. I mean, really go as far as you want with it. This has got contaminated oxygen in there. Over here, we can't really get into the I don't want to tap into that water, so we'll go down from here. The sand is gonna be a problem right there, so we'll go in through here. We'll make it like this, and like that. I'll cancel this one here even. So that's what we'll do there. The sand here will be fine. And then, yeah, we'll dig all this thing out then. Starting with over here. So they can reach, I think, from the ground. Get all that copper and stuff. Dig the rest of this out as well. I'll wait for that last spot until they dig out the rest of it. Still a 4 priority on this, so if I give them other digging orders, that'll take precedent. It's alright though. Looking pretty good though. I think, I don't want the water to become a problem before we can start processing, but we are doing great on that stuff right now. What I'll do is, I'm gonna split this room into 2 actually. We'll go mesh tile in here. And I'm gonna put the, this through here. It's not gonna be a full wall. And I don't even know if I need to do that much of it. What I need to do, I'm gonna put the water processor in here. Maybe we'll do 2 water processors, water purifiers, to purify the contaminated water and flow it through here. There are other ways besides the purifiers though to process contaminated water, I believe. I believe if we superheat it, it turns into contaminated, turns into steam, and then we can make it into water again by pumping it through pipes and putting it into a cooler area, and then that will put it back into being water again, and to take out the contaminants. So we could basically just boil water. We have to get something really, really hot in order for that to happen. We could use this area down here for something like that though eventually, maybe. But that'll take away from our system over here. We basically need a room that's going to be sealed off, it's going to be separate, it's going to be hot. And that's the other thing too, it needs to be a hot place to be. That's why maybe putting it over here would make sense, building out an extension out of here, putting up a double wall in here, and we can have a nice big hot room. Getting it hot enough is the question though. Hot enough to boil. I mean, I've got 100 degrees Celsius for water to boil. The water here is 27.3 degrees Celsius, so that's pretty much just lukewarm. Not very warm at all, and we'd have to get it pretty hot. In order to do that, we would, let's see, we have utilities, these are the hydro fan and thermal regulator, so we would output heat, but in its immediate vicinity cools gas pipe, so we basically have a cooler that we would use in another room that we'd pump air out of and make it cool air. And then we pump in the heat into a separate room, and that's our water heating room. Food shortage, really? These didn't grow yet. Those should be done in a second. So that's the idea right now. I think we could probably do that pretty soon. And over here, someplace where we can be a little separated. Maybe leave this rock in between it, and use it as an insulator. And we can use all this contaminated oxygen here. And we have to if you cool down the contaminated oxygen, I think it would turn into contaminated water then, also. So that's something we could do too. Right now it's 38, so we need to take it down to, oh, why is it, I don't know why it's, we'll have to figure out what we can do here to cool that down. We might be able to cool that into water though. Morby is just about free now. He can't jump down those last couple steps. Now he can, I think. Then he has free roam. He can go all the way over here if he wants to. And that'd be perfect. What we'll do is we'll like, while he's way over here, we'll have somebody deconstruct this whole thing. And say, deconstruct that really quick. Oh, don't do it while you're standing on it. No, cancel. You don't want to be on that side of the deconstruction, dude. Sorry. Plus the Morby got out, so put the Morby back in there and then do it. Or you'll be joining him. Let's see, what can we do to get rid of this guy here? Come back up. Oh, I don't want him to come back up. Stay back down there, buddy. I want a dig order with a 9 on this. Let's see if we can trap him down here. Cool. That's better than where he was before. I don't think he can hop that up. So he'll be stuck in this area then over here. And he should do all the chlorine that's in here and turn it into is he hot? Is he good? He's good. He's in a good spot. Cool. Fantastic. Temperatures around here. Let's take a look here quick and see. Much hotter over here. If we get deep enough, we can get into some very hot temperatures. Ooh, you know what we can do is release this Morby here too. Fantastic. Double Morbies. Love it. We'll put in ladders from here down to here. And then we gotta put a dig order from here over here. Dig those last few out. And we should be good there. We'll have double Morbies. We'll have Morby for over here and Morby for over here. And eventually Morby for down here. Man, so many Morbies. Should be really, really good. All right. Well, I guess that will do it for this episode of Oxygen Not Included. I don't know why this is not running now. Why is the generator idle? Oh, the power's filled. Okay, I guess that's a good reason to let it be idle. Fair enough. All right, I stand corrected. We'll be back really, really soon for another episode. I want to seal this thing off here soon, so we'll put in a little thing to remind us that it's supposed to go there and be sealed off. And we'll come back, we'll finish digging out this area here, and we'll make sure our power's still on point. It looks like it is. I don't want them to be working on this anymore. Should be pretty good though with the coal generator working and the hydrogen generator working. All power avenues accounted for. And then we really got in to get some chemical processing here, get some water processing and that kind of thing done here. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this episode of Oxygen Not Included. I'll be back for another episode very, very soon. Hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you back next time for more.